De tager noget ud og sætter det ind, og der er vist nok også one-to-one match. Så
Det er godt.
det tager sig af sig selv.
Ja.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
We're back, and hungry for more punishment. I need to reach Research Site Gamma, wherever that is. Pretty sure it's off in that direction. Oh, Emily's down here.
Jesse, hey!
Hi.
Emily, how did she get down here?
And something tells me that I will eventually need to construct things as well. But, I mean, we'll see, I suppose.
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy.
You're just making shit up now.
Don't worry. I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people.
Are you alive
But
over there?
Marshall's proved time and time again
I am,
that
yeah.
she's a survivor.
Good. Just making sure you didn't
That's
internet die
exactly
again.
what I thought.
No, I'm eating chicken
Anyway,
Nice.
while
I'm
they're
looking
talking.
into the
I
minerals
thought
grown
the
down
silence was particularly chickeny.
Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
These nerds and their fucking
All
notes.
the tests I run on the nail keep coming
Who the fuck takes notes anymore?
Not me. That shit's for nerds, as previously stated.
I just have teams put together an AI recap of the meeting, and then I delete it immediately because I'm not a fucking nerd. I'm not going to read notes either.
That bit, specifically transcription technology and how good it is a real boon to me and my job specifically.
Yeah.
Because I can just, instead of having to take notes during interviews, I can simply record the Zoom meeting or team meeting or whatever, and then feed the audio file directly into Word, and it will spit out the entire transcript onto the page for me.
Yeah. Wasn't the next step in the whole nail thing also the same place you were before?
No, I already did the shit over there.
Oh, so there's a different place in the cave you have to go to?
Yes. 4 different well, 3 now. Also, this is fun.
Yeah. Is it related to the hole in the wall over there?
This one?
No, the next place you have to go?
Yeah, I think.
Turn around.
I mean,
If you look to the... Oh, there's one up there too.
yeah, there's one at the bottom here, I think. No, just kidding.
There's one down there. I don't know if that's where you came from.
I forget, but I think maybe the good move will be going and reading some signs, actually. Canyon Rim. Give me map. Okay. So I should...
Oh, research site Gamma.
Oh, it's back down there.
Cool.
Alright, we are on.
We've got your back, Director.
Stays right
This,
where she is. Does not follow me.
Yeah. This map's a lot more useful down here.
Yeah. No, there's a lot fewer stairs, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
Okay, there was another way out of here. Up there. Can I get to there? I don't know if I can. There should be no enemies in here. No enemies? Not even that floating guy over there? You don't see me. Damn it, he sees me. He got
Bye.
me. Ah, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, we're fine. I like it when they're in the air like that. They're like popcorn. Anybody else? Starting off slow here, huh?
Yep. Fighting music's gone.
Cool. That's all I needed to not hear. I think we can climb this to get over to that other exit over there. Probably not, but it's worth a shot, right?
Let's find out.
Ah, there's a big old invisible wall right here.
It's fucked and stupid.
I know! They want me to stay on the path in the game that they made specifically for my maximum enjoyment.
They don't know what they're talking about.
They really don't. What do they make games for a living?
I don't fucking think so.
Treasure!
Ooh, loot.
There's only so many little lumps of bullshit I can find down here before it starts to not be worth it anymore, you know? A little shifting fragment or whispering echo or fucking whatever.
Loot's always worth it.
Yeah, I like loot that has like at least a little model, like a little 3D thing, you know?
Fair enough.
These are like a picture and a word. But it does also
Fair
play into
enough.
like the overall like sort of mundane vibe that is at the core of the art direction. There's some shit up there, isn't there? I feel like I fish whenever I do that. Is this where I came in? It's not. Right? It isn't.
I don't think so.
Ah, but it is a hallway I cannot get through. Because I chose the breaky things power and not the makey things power. Move. 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 Launch health recovery? Hold on, what? Health recovery on launch hits? I'll be immortal. In a sec. Energy recovery speed. Fuck my energy recovery speed. Going all in on launch.
Hell yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, dude. Hey! Jesus, what? What? What is hitting me? Oh. Maybe that guy with a sniper rifle, possibly.
Oh, probably, yeah.
What? Why y'all hurt so much? No throwing shit at me. We done? Why was I taking all
Sounds
that
like
damage earlier? I'd never found a sniper.
Was that not the guy shooting at you?
Unless it was. I mean, I couldn't tell you one way or the other, I suppose. Which might be an issue, come to think of it.
Well,
Game
you
design
prevailed.
wise. Either that or it's another test of skill, which I've just failed.
Well, you still didn't die.
That's true. I actually made it all the way through. I really hope I didn't commit a false advertising in the title of today's episode.
I don't think you did.
Probably not, right?
Once
Still-
we get to the astral plane, you're gonna fucking die so much.
Yep, they're gonna
And it's
line
gonna
up,
be fun for everyone.
line up behind me and take my sweet pansy ass to Pound Town. You know, old school.
Yeah. Is there a
Oh.
control point at Research Site Gamma?
Probably.
Couldn't you just fast travel there?
I haven't been to Research Site Gamma yet.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
I believe it's behind a little something. Pretty sure there's a reason I didn't go there.
I thought that was the installation right at the entrance.
It is, but like only kind of. Like off to one side of it or something. I don't know.
Oh, there's the big wall of rocks.
Yeah, you know, potentially I'm. Now that I have my fancy power. These guys seem angrier than the last ones.
You still fucked their shit up.
I did. Oh. This guy needs to get bonked, though. He got bonked. Everything's okay again.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like.
Oh, yeah, we have been here. But there's the wall of rocks. Yes. Good memory. I'd forgotten about that specific door. Complete the ritual in the deep cavern.
Worst I've ever seen.
Bring it on. Give us the truth.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Well, shit.
That's fucking dark.
Yeah, let's, did we miss one here?
Entry day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel.
Oh, yeah.
Make the nail.
Yeah, so let's hope,
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem.
I would imagine they're probably not going to end the world with this one. Ooh. Got ourselves some spicy brain boys over here. Seems important. Just to have the way back secured. Now we go this way. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes and a spicy brain arena. Oh, it smells me. Where are you hiding? There you are. They teleport now.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I love it. 10 out of 10. Love it when bad guys can just be wherever they want to. I'm begging you to stop playing games. Thank you. I am the one who games. Oh shit. Okay. There's a sniper boy. Astral spikes, we already know about that one. Give token, thank you. Give mod, thank you. Say what you want about bad guys, but it is pretty convenient that they made them out of loot.
Very convenient.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And control point.
Oh yeah.
Get control.
And then I guess you just fly from bridge to bridge.
I think that's the case, yeah. This place looks an awful lot like the fire breaks.
Yeah.
But they
Oh,
have
there's Deep Cavern.
Yeah, but I want to see what's up here.
Fair enough.
Listen to any decent music lately?
Yes.
And what was this decent music?
Well, I've been listening to Trivium, Slipknot.
Nice.
Both pretty good.
Yeah. Rather classic.
Other than that, just my standard metal playlist.
Excellent. Keeping it to what works.
Yeah.
I don't know what's over here. Crossroads.
I think that's probably where the next thing is going to be.
Probably. I thought the crossroads was the like the big hub area, but you're right. We'll get back to it. We're leading in a different direction than we're headed.
Pretty much the opposite direction, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an itch at the back of my brain that drives me to play video games by identifying the correct direction to go in and then walking in the opposite direction first.
Well, that's how you find all the good loot.
Send backup to my location.
Nice to see a director out in the field.
Oh, hi. Oh, what? I just, like, called a dude?
Huh.
Huh. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Ghost. Good to see you.
Hello, Ghost.
Oh, God. Let's not walk in here.
Was that an evil rock?
It looked like some kind of poison plant. It started hissing at me when I got close.
Oh, I don't like that.
Speaking of hiss... You are mine. Okay. That guy's gonna die. Shit. Oh, I'm fine. Shit. Where's the sniper? Or was it this guy that was the sniper? No, there's definitely... Oh, that's this guy. Thank you. There's the sniper, man. Okay. Alright, boys. Oh my god. Jesus. Why? Just because I overextended myself and didn't wait around to heal properly before fighting on? Is that it? Is there a lesson about life in here for me?
No. I think the lesson here is fuck strategy. Go
Fuck,
hard.
Yeah, fuck strategy, throw rocks.
Yeah.
I see you, little man. Unless I don't. You? Oh, it is. Nice. You never know.
Did your escort pass?
Hey, no, he's alive somehow.
Oh yeah.
I can't heal him at all, but
That's okay. He signed up for this.
that's fair. You and your leadership skills, I swear. They're so good. That's the ultimate thing you can say whenever you're feeling guilty about what happened to someone because of your actions. You're like, hey, they signed up for this.
Even if they didn't, you know?
Yeah, no, you can literally just say it, and it cures you. Heals all of your guilt.
If you can gaslight enough people into thinking someone signed up for it, they signed up for it.
See, now you're thinking like an MBA.
The truth is what I make it.
Yeah. You should run for office.
I've considered it.
I saw Mr. Seb.
This is not Patent and Trademark Office.
This is the Patent and Trademark Office. Quick, tell me your patent and don't mind me writing it down and running to the different office.
Yeah, we have to bring all of your plans and diagrams to our satellite office
Yep.
in DC.
We won't be back for a couple of weeks, and if you never hear from us again, it's because your patent was rejected because somebody else already thought of it.
Yeah. And if you try calling us, don't use the number on the website, use the number on our business card.
Yes, this business card, the one handwritten in crayon.
Another etching.
Yes.
What, did I have to fight a bunch of dudes this time? Nope.
Oh,
That'll make this more expedient.
I guess you did all of your fighting in the other room.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably going to be more fighting, I would imagine, unless each of these is like a test of a different skill of mine or something.
But what would this have tested? Following the mini-map?
Avoiding geysers in the floor.
Fair.
Geyser avoidance is a key tenet of the Federal Bureau of Control's workplace manual.
Hello? Board, are you there? Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
A station of play?
Hey, Seb, don't listen to this. We could sell
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
that to our friends over at Sony. I think they might really like something like that.
Potentially.
Bummer.
It sort of jibes with their whole vibe.
Yeah, we've had our debates. But it is giving me something we won't.
Let's go. Glad you like the thumbnail. We've been quietly putting quite a lot of effort into them.
We spend about an hour before every stream.
I don't know. There we
Shoot
go.
it, maybe? Oh.
Pull crystals out of walls now. And the board is very angry with us.
But only wherever there already were crystals.
Yeah, I mean...
That's dumb.
I don't like you deciding what I can/can't have.
Yeah, get bent, board. Is there secret treasure down here? Oh, who am I kidding? There's never secret treasure in these areas. You can break your own crystal, though, so that's kind of nice.
So you could make crystal, trick someone into joining you on it, and then
Yes,
fly away and shoot it.
indeed. A tactic I
That
will be
seems-
employing later.
That seems like a very intricate tactic that we will forget about.
Yeah, we might actually forget about it in favor of throwing rocks at people.
And then shooting them with guns while we wait for the rock throwing to recharge?
Possibly, but only if we're feeling really fancy that day. I might just run around like a headless chicken until the rock throwing recharges. Get fucked. Eat it. Eat it again. One more time.
That's nifty.
Yes. Comes in-
Almost as useful as picking up rocks and throwing them at people.
Yeah, they really, like... They really outdid themselves with that first power there. Saved the best for first.
Well, I don't know. Flying's also up there.
Flying is amazing, and the moment that you get it and the game really opens up, thanks to it, it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
The board
Oh,
is so
you're done.
angry with us.
Board can suck
I'm
my
getting pretty
fat
tired
stinky
being
hog.
jumped around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
Hello? She's
Hello.
Is she gonna start falling apart, or...
I guess not. The board seems like it's falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, that was the former doing the talking there.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Oh, that guy.
Squidward tentacles.
Tentacle
Word.
Hi there.
in this
It
situation.
was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay.
Is this Satan?
So you split because the board blamed you for...
It fucking might be.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
What is Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
You really just never know around here. Did I get some stuff? I did not get some stuff.
I like the former.
Yeah, he seems like a chill dude. He talks about
Didn't we-
paninis.
Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, we fought him that one time. Oh, now we're here. Seems I might have lost Rasmus for the second being. His internet has been poopy doopy this entire evening, so that is where he has gone. He may be back though. Just need to give him a little time. Whee! But just... Hello? Really hope you went quiet because you hadn't thought of that and not because your internet sucks again. Well, his internet sucks again. Everyone send thoughts and prayers to Rasmus's router. I pick up rocks and throw them at people with my mind powers all the time. It's just that it doesn't work. Like I try to do it, and then it doesn't happen.
You know, you have a special tool where you can pick up rocks with your mind and throw them at people using this thing attached to you called a hand.
Yeah, but But then they'll see that it was me who threw the rock, and then I might get in trouble, you know?
Not if you're sneaky about it. Do like a sexy little behind the back thing, you know?
Ooh. Little David Copperfield action.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the path to the warehouse.
Hell yeah. Is there any loot or lore?
I peeketh. Possibly, though. This seems like a loot/lore wall.
Loot!
It is. Evade ammo refill. So many mods that I'm not going to use because they do not work with my loadout. Have I been here? No. This just only looks a lot like the room where I fought that astral spike a little while back.
Everything looks the same. You're in a cave.
You're so smart.
Yeah.
That's why they pay you the big bucks. Oh, wait! That's mean of me. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell her parents.
That's very fair. It's been a while since either of us has tattled on the other. I feel like they'd get all nostalgic.
Yeah. No, but then you can just tell Mom what word I said on the internet just now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I think
Send a
that's
ranger
worse.
to my location.
I think I'll wait to tell Mom about that until the day of your wedding.
I think that's fine.
Make way for the director.
I know I'm the director.
Yeah, he's keeping people out of your way.
He's like a little guy with a trumpet just following me around. God, I would really like it if I could upgrade Pierce, but there are so many things that I need to upgrade it that are not in this part of the house, and I don't want to deal with hunting them down.
My chair just broke.
Oh.
It's an office chair. It leaned back, and then the piston just went all the way down, and it got stuck in the back position, and the release lever isn't working. So
rip. You just sat too damn hard.
Goodbye, free office chair.
Swing low, sweet chariot. Oh, Danny boy.
All right, Moira.
On the history of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwarzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me. The devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yax Imikche, is what I assume that says. If that's a foreign language and I just fucked it up, I'm sorry.
You're a bad person if you fucked it up, but if you got it right, you're a good person.
I'm worldly.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cultured and traveled.
Yes. I've seen things. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me?
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're the house's chosen champion.
I think that depends on whether the house and the board are somehow connected. Like, because the board seemed to have been the ones who picked the director through the weapon. But what is this? Thanks, game. I really appreciate that button that you gave me.
One singular dev probably put that in just to fuck with players.
God, I hope so. Hello? I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal and human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're all well past that silliness. That's a fucking funny ass line. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be? Or they once were? The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board.
Ooh, loot!
Get looted.
Shield boost.
But where's the loot? It's only this filthy garbage for people who like surviving and protecting their bodies.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
Oh, well, chat with her when we see her. The music seems to think something bad's gonna happen.
Is that a control point, and have you already cleansed it?
I think I already cleansed it, but let me make it appears on my map, so I'm pretty sure. But
yes.
Like walking back to your car to make sure you have locked it. Better to do it and not have needed it. Hello?
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
It's...
He said, and then immediately
delightfully
disappeared.
creepy.
Oh, there you are.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very creepy. And also, that man is in the process of inventing control points, I believe.
Yeah. Which is fun. It's fun to see where they came from.
Yeah. Oh. None of these are like charged or anything though, huh? Nope. Super useful. Found one.
It's really fun though.
It is.
Oh, is there something to read over there?
After numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with it. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I liked the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. Okay, I think we're good to head on up to the next one.
Tunnel.
Pretty sure this is where we're meant to be going based on all the shit that's here.
Maybe. Is this the warehouse?
Yes.
Just based on the fact that they make it harder, they make it difficult to progress further.
Yeah, I'd say so.
51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another.
Around the weird?
Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid.
One of those three things is a revelation to me. I didn't know you could stand on your hands.
Standing over it, looking down.
I'd forgotten about all this board lore. Yeah, I mean, is the board like the Holy Trinity essentially? And then the former is, you know, Satan that got kicked out of heaven for wanting to do stuff not their way. Or is that just like kind of what they are? I'll be sure to take that into consideration. You phasing in and out of existence is kind of fun.
You're the best.
Oh, you're the best too. Pop right back in just to bolster my ego. Yeah, I mean, the Satan thing seems like he seems like more of a spirit of free will more than anything else, right? Like when you fight the former all those other times, it's really like it's because you assume that it's possessing those objects. But could it really be that it's simply giving them agency? Separating them from the control of the board. And when he saw you getting controlled by the board, he was like, "Nuh-uh," and he showed up and gave you the power the board didn't want you to have.
I think the former is definitely a good guy.
I think he's like a chaotic neutral guy or chaotic good.
Yeah.
Like he just wants people to think for themselves, more or less.
Yeah, I respect him.
Yeah.
He's also a snake. He's snake-shaped.
Really?
Well, he's a long tentacle with an eye.
Well, no, when we fought him the first time, he had 2 tentacles he would use.
Fair enough.
He does have like a character model for his whole body that one can look up on the internet if you're curious.
I don't want to make my internet do more things right now.
That's understandable. Okay. This guy should consider not shooting at me from afar. Oh my god! No more of this, guys. Listen, I have a new trick. Dumbass motherfucker. Also never gonna use all these jukebox tokens.
What are they even for?
It's like sort of an arena mode.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's dumb.
Yeah, I mean there's like people to rescue in there or something, but is that a janitor's cart? No. No, it is a seismograph powered by flammable gas. We're gonna have a little fun with. Nice.
I respect the propane-powered fucking scientific tool.
Yeah, I'm a fan. It's 1964. We're beyond that silliness.
A or B? Let's just stay the course.
No, we only hit our wives when they're really misbehaving.
We know we need to repair the nail.
Being
The
like
astral
super
plane
subordinate in a lame kind of way.
won't break reality on my watch.
Shattered projectile choke. I want that other projectile choke. But we're gonna... just eat everything that isn't level 4 or above, because I have so fucking many. Pick it up first. There we go. And bigger projectile choke.
Hell yeah.
And maybe even actually more projectile choke. That way I can hit things with like a super tight cone. Did you disappear again?
No, I zoned out.
Happens to the best of us. Is this where I came in? No, that's down there. Yeah,
There's a hole in the rock over there.
Yeah, there's a whole thing to climb. I wanna just make sure. I think bringing the elevator up is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Meteor Hill, AWE3. Per archival mandates 8A, this document has been edited to meet our current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subject to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress, it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the hair and skin. Mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusions and heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to receive help away from society. Some real fucked up Bureau shit.
Yeah.
On up, elevator. Is it working? It is.
Hello, Mr. Elevator.
Hello. Tunnel quick access. Nice. They just labeled it with what it is to me, as opposed to what it is to the people who built it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I guess you are the director.
This is true. The once and future director. No, not you. There. God, just flying around, ripping shit out of walls like it ain't no. Oh boy. Hello? Peeps screaming in here?
Ooh, control point.
Get that shit controlled. Fascinating. The primitive control points really have a lot of interesting implications.
Yeah. Ah.
Please stop that. Thank you. Dumbass motherfucker. Anyone else? You should come this way, my guy. I'm having too much fun. Ah, one of these dudes. Whoa! Get brained.
Well, you want the enemies to get brain?
No, get brained. I guess more de-brained the way I was doing it though. How tall is this thing? Jesus.
Pretty tall.
Yeah,
Looks like you're almost up.
I just gotta bonk that thing up there. Elevator's running. I did it. Ooh.
How do you destroy? Oh, there's a hiss node.
You just shoot the bitch.
Cool.
Yep.
There's another one.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get to that one up there. Maybe by pushing this? Can I get the elevator to... What the fuck? Is there a hole in the wall over here? Whoa. What the fuck? Okay. How many other hidden breakable walls should I have been looking for?
I don't know. That's magical almost.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a ladder.
Oh. Yeah, it's just right next to the goo that hurts me. There is a ladder, though. Can I get off? No.
Darn.
Whoa, there's also stuff. Is there... Let's go back up there and see what's up. I feel like there's... Maybe... I can't even jump while I'm on the elevator.
That's annoying.
This isn't where I sent it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a level 5 on there for some reason.
Oh, you're shitting me.
That's so annoying.
Then how did it get up there? Okay. Once more with feeling, I suppose. Why would they do this to me? Why would Sam Lake do this? I trusted him and he betrayed me.
Hopefully all the hiss hasn't respawned.
That would be particularly dumb.
Oh, the stone structures were rebuilt.
Fascinating. Maybe they're not structures. Maybe they just do that.
Oh, it's the ley lines doing magic.
Yeah. Oh, there's... Have I been... I've been in this hole, I think. No? I've not.
This hole's where you saw the stuff.
Amazing. I missed it the first time around. So there was a point to all of this. And also now I can call the elevator up here. And... add a level to it, because that's how this works, I hope.
Hopefully, yeah. Maybe that's why the other one wasn't unlocked, because you hadn't unlocked this one.
Maybe. Man, I wish I could see. Nope. Where was the exit? There's the exit. Everything's so dark all of a sudden. I sound old complaining about games like this. Just sitting here bitching and moaning about having to do something over again. Also, my knees hurt.
God, my knees hurt so much.
It means there's a storm coming. Or at least, every old person in every movie I've ever seen has led me to believe that's the case.
I did wake up with my knees hurting this morning, and then it rained.
See? Okay. So how would you like me to destroy that?
Can you shoot it from this side of the fence?
Maybe. Nope. That worked, though. Now
why isn't the piss gone?
I don't know. We're missing something, apparently. There isn't something on top of the elevator or something, is there? Nope. Is there like a... Hello?
Maybe you have to throw something at the hiss wall?
No, that's never been how it worked before.
Yeah.
Is there something outside?
Oh.
Dumb. All better. Oh, I already got that.
Man, the hiss sure don't make it easy.
They really just gotta... yeah.
You know, stop them from taking over the world.
They're fucking rude about it is what they are. Like, I'm just doing my job.
I do not like those guys at all. Not one bit.
They're... Well, first of all, they're not team players. So there's that. We had that whole team building exercise with the hiss and everyone else, and they just refused to play along. It ruined the vibe of the company retreat and really killed my buzz.
Oh my god, they just kept chanting?
Hold on. Whoa!
I think you threw something explosive at the wall.
I guess? Secret control point though, so there's that. Come on, how many do I need? 8 for multi-launch? Damn. That's it? It was literally just a... I find a super cool hidden explodey wall. And the reward is a save point?
Well, you might be walking into some serious shit.
That's true.
Pretty soon.
There's always that possibility. Oh, there it is.
There's the etching.
I guess not.
Give it to me. There we go. Ah, one of these bitches. Oh my god!
What the fart?
Get shreked! Any dudes? Huh?
They're all duded out.
Being able to insta-kill motherfuckers with a thought is, well... Now, hold the fucking phone. Hello? I'm in here still. Is there a oh, there's a motherfucker about. Come on out.
Secret motherfucker?
There's... Oh, I don't know if I killed, like, the teleporty guy. But it feels like he might have, like, gone outside or something?
Oh, that's annoying.
It is, but... Hey, remember that save point?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, do I have to... Okay.
That's annoying.
No reload last checkpoint button? Come on, guys. Jesus. I've only already given this game a 10 out of 10 1,000 times over, but this might downgrade it to a 9.75? 9? Alright, let's try this shit again.
There'll be one in control, too. Ooh, loot you missed.
Seize accelerator. That would be nice if it weren't for the other things that I have that are nice. There you are. Come on, guys. I really need to take this guy out. I feel like we're running into the same issue here, though. Like I can hear the teleporter guy around here. You know, like the guy who pops out of nowhere and just screams at you?
Yeah.
Oh, but now it'll let me interact with this, so that's fine. Oh, so nice of you.
You're welcome / grateful.
They're really very full of themselves, aren't they?
Yeah. But they are the board.
It's true, but
That's pretty par for the course for a board member. Let alone an entire board.
yeah, I feel like I definitely need some more experience, maybe, with board members to verify. But god damn it, that's not what I wanted. 'Cause I'm sure not all of them are the same, but there's just something about people in ties.
Yeah.
No, stop that! What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, there's a section on top you need to regrow.
Yeah, and also like these bitches keep me going. No. Okay. Please don't regrow. Yeah, there we go.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
Damn. When the boss realizes they can't fire you.
Board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you.
Is it just a hole back here?
Try jumping down.
Not just a hole. Definitely not a shortcut, considering I had, you know, a teleporter right next to me.
Yeah.
Let's just... What a big-ass level.
Yeah. You really get your money's worth with the DLC.
There's so much goodness here. It's not quite the Witcher level, but, you know, it's up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Longer seas is good by me. And now we have the multi-launch. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
The super bunk. I should just walk back at this point, right? No, no, definitely not. Fuck that shit. Teleporting is significantly... No, what? Hello? Get ended. Ow! More dudes? It's a named enemy. Okay, alright.
Jesus.
I get it. Well, I've died. Everyone's welcome. No false advertisement today.
You said a lot.
Well, there's time. But I am gonna just ignore the shit out of that, though.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
No kidding. Although maybe it was my fault for just like flying up into his face and just hanging there while my yeet recharged.
I don't know that it was the smartest move.
Director?
Jesse, you're back.
That's
Did
me.
you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I
Do
suppose they
you?
are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say.
Well, he should stop saying
Keep your
that.
eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Cool. That's a lot of words.
The nail is almost
Too bad
repaired.
I'm not reading them.
You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll see you later, Emily.
Good luck. Take notes.
Unless, had we heard those before? Do you know? Has he left us again? He has. Well, just in case,
The
let me see
Rangers
what they
found
know
a
about the
section of the
nail.
containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane.
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
It's a fucking 10 out of 10.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
Damn.
Okay, sassy.
Just roast the shit out of someone
I'll
who's
see
in
you
all
later,
likelihood dead. Why not?
Good luck. Take notes.
Take note of this dick.
Oh! Oh! I'm gonna go see what's on the other side of this over here. I got time. Ah, that's very pretty.
Yeah. Oh, look at that pillar. Oh no, that's just the cliff. Never mind. I thought it was a pillar that was falling apart.
Would have been cool if we like break it and set off some sort of crazy giant chain reaction or something.
Yeah. Maybe get some cool loot or lore.
The loot / lore. Could have sworn there was a dude there a second ago. Like just a freaky guy hanging out, ready to explode on me.
Maybe there is a freaky guy down here.
Well, I mean, besides the two of us. Oh. Gentlemen.
There's lots of freaky guys.
Ooh.
I like that.
I like it a lot. Damn. Just smush a guy between two rocks real quick. Hardcore. So many mods. Why are there so many mods? No. Oh shit. Whew.
Oh, base camp.
Yeah, just there was this hole up here,
This is
wasn't there?
where you were supposed to go.
Yeah. But this is a blind corridor anyway. There's gonna be free stuff in here probably.
Loot! These big diagonal corridors just being hard checks for the fact that you have the stretchy wall power. No more, no less. Also, there should be a control point sometime soon, right? Get out of here. Trauma ammo refund. Oh, hello. Have I been here already? Nope, just the cave thing happening again. Yep.
Oh, you should stop. What? Why are there so many of you? That's gonna satisfy me every time. This guy should fuck off. Where's the... I don't have any dropped health, huh? No. Get out of here. We did it. We saved Bikini Bottom. And the place I'm going to is on the other side of this. Did we,
This area looks
Did we lose him again?
newer. Is it from the
You
upper
did for a little
floors?
bit.
Ah. Oh, hello. Fascinating. Complete the ritual in the collapsed apartment. There should... Control point, please. Oh,
There's
shit.
something behind that hiss barrier.
Well, as soon as we get to a control point, it'll be bedtime time. But until then, we'll figure out what the heck's going on in here. Amazing how the bits from upstairs made it down here and still are somehow connected to the fire break doors.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode. But it's time for our the reading of the sacred texts. We haven't gotten back to them in the last 2 weeks, and I'm just dying to know what happens at the Hogwarts School for Praying Miracles. If you want to join us in the reading of the sacred texts, then you can head on over to the group chat over in the Discord. That's in the description for this channel. We'll meet you over there and hopefully have a wonderful reading of a calming little bedtime story about the strange case of Harry Potter, the devout Christian. We'll see you in a second. Yo.
Hello.
Regulators! Mount up.
I'm not gonna even pretend to understand what just happened.
The sound that I come into.
It's Seb. I never understand.
I wanted to let you know that I read the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles to some friends.
Yeah.
Because we skipped it last week, and I was telling my friends about it, and they're like, "Read it to us." So I read a couple chapters, and they laughed at it.
Good.
It's not a funny story. It's a story about Christianity.
Well,
they were laughing with joy at the message of Christ.
You're right.
Is what was happening.
Well, the wonders of the little ones never cease.
That is indeed what they said in that book, which is now also here on the screen for you to read along at home.
My throat kind of hurts tonight, but I will do my best for my old man voice.
I believe in you, and if you need to just speak like normal, that might be pretty fun as well.
That's cowards talk.
That's I am a coward. That lines up. We're on chapter 8, I believe.
Hang on, it still thinks I'm a robot.
Are you sure you're not?
I don't think so. Alright, we're good.
Cool. Author's note. Hello, friends. Things have finally calmed down a bit here at Fort Parsons. and I'm so excited to share with you all another new chapter. One thing I would like to talk about, though, many people have been calling me a misogynist. That means woman hater. Friends, I do not hate women. I am a woman. Now, what is it I have done to have people calling me this? Well, apparently it is saying that women are loving and nurturing and good. Right? How hateful. I'm just a big old mean bigot, huh? Wait, wrong. This is not a bigoted thing to say at all. Now, it is certainly true that what is written in the Bible about women was used as an excuse to actually be hateful to women. And that is terrible. And there are some people out there who think all women are stupid or less than men. Friends, this is not what I believe at all. I believe that women have special gifts that are no less than men. In fact, I think that if womanly virtues were respected more, the world would be a much better place to live. And any of those so-called Christians who hate women and think women are stupid and worth less than men and that God doesn't respect us, well, they will all get a very serious talking to from a certain housewife. Wink. Now, does that sound misogynistic to you? This is probably a good part to mention that the views presented here are not necessarily the views that of this channel and all that good noise. We don't mean any of this, and it's all jokes. Harry Potter walked nervously over to the table of Mr. Snape. The other little ones wearing red and yellow hats did the same. Mr. Snape silently stood up, and he motioned with his head for the boys and girls to follow him, and he sauntered out of the great hall. He led them into a small classroom with a few desks in it. He silently motioned for the little ones to sit down at the desks. They did. He stood up at the blackboard in front of them. Does anyone have a good Snape impression? Just sort of
I don't know.
You just sort of talk through your nose.
My brain just goes straight to Squidward.
You're pretty much there.
That's it. Yeah. I can do it, Wayward. Or sorry, not Wayward. Ghost. Oh God, I've screwed up. I was arguing with them earlier. So, welcome to Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles.
Perfect. Greeted the older but still handsome in a dignified, rugged way, amicably. The little ones all sat in respectful attention.
You've all chosen the Gryffindor hat,
Mr. Snape queried, and he raised his eyebrow. Yes, Mr. Snape, chorused all the students together.
Well,
Mr. Snape said, and he drew his tall, strapping form up to its full, impressive height.
I would like to say that your choosing will make you happy, or that your lives will be easy, but I will not lie. There are dark forces in the world, and they do not like Christians. And when I say Christians, I mean Gryffindor hats. They love the Hufflepuff hats, because the Hufflepuff hats believe everything these people say and slap the label Christian onto that philosophy. And so the Hufflepuff hats make it easier. The Ravenclaw hats, these people claim not to like, but then they pretend that the Ravenclaw hats' extremism applies to all Christians. So the Ravenclaw hats help them.
This is some pretty thinly veiled commentary here. Harry frowned confusedly. After the Reverend's acceptance of all the hats, he wondered why Mr. Snape was addressing things so directly. He found Mr. Snape's honesty refreshing, but he also wondered, was the honesty also combined with the hate for others that he had seen in Draco's hat? He thought the other hats were wrong, but he did not want Mr. Snape to hate them for being wrong. He also wanted to help them.
And then, of course, is the Slytherin hats. The Slytherin hats will tell you we are all on the same side because they agree with Gryffindor hats on some things. But do not be fooled. Their leader is working with Voldemort.
Bum, bum, bum.
A shocked, horrified gasp echoed throughout the classroom. Harry slapped his hands over his mouth in an attempt to contain his horror, but he was still shocked. His new friend not only worshipped a goddess, but he was also now in cahoots with Voldemort? The little ones all gasped again. This time, they were even more horrified. just because they just gasped for a second time in complete silence. From the back of the room, a clean-cut, respectably dressed young boy raised his hand.
But what about the Constitution?
Dean Thomas questioned articulately.
Doesn't he care about the First Amendment?
Mr. Snape shook his head sadly.
They're in England, so there is no like First Amendment, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
really
not.
sad. This is America.
I'm afraid not, and Voldemort is working through him and using them all. Before long, all our freedoms will be gone.
Dean Thomas raised his hand again and queried coherently.
But why does Voldemort hate the Christians so much?
No one knows.
Mr. Snape responded tentatively.
However, he is on the move and he is gaining power. And we Gryffindor hats may be the only ones capable of stopping him.
Harry was nervous, but he clenched his fist determinedly. He was scared, but he was ready to face this evil. Oh, there's no blessings. You alive over there, Lasmus? I realized that despite this being from your point of view, you didn't actually have any lines.
That's okay. I caught about a third.
Oh.
But my internet seems to be doing a lot better now.
That's good. Hoping it stays that way. And remind me to kick the shit out of your router the next time I'm there.
I will.
Cool, thanks.
Can you come kick mine? Because mine's been acted up too.
Oh, I didn't say it would help. I'm going to do it. And it'll be a lot worse because I kicked it and my foot's pretty big.
What do you mean? My computer science professors, that's the first thing they do when a computer's acting up. Kick the shit out of it.
Well, your computer science professor probably has tiny feet. So there.
Oh!
Chapter 9. A Letter at Dinner. Hello, friends. I apologize for how long it took to get this chapter out. But I have good news. Starting tonight, I will be taking a beginning writer's course at the local community college. Through all the hate from evolutionists, feminists, and Romanists, there's been some legitimate criticism of my writing skills. My mother did her best, and she certainly did teach me a lot, but grammar was not her area of expertise. It's taken some convincing. The hubby wasn't sure I'd have time to get everything done if I start taking this class, but I've written up a schedule, and I think we can make it work. Smile. 1 week into the school year, Harry was gradually starting to get used to the everyday routines at Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. There was a breakfast in the Great Hall every morning, and then there was a prayer session led by the Reverend. The Slytherins went off to have their own prayer sessions in their own way, and the Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws prayed with the Gryffindors. But the Hufflepuffs complained about the Reverend quoting the Bible, and the Ravenclaws complained that the Reverend didn't really seem to hate sinners, he just hated sin. After the prayer session, the little ones all went to their classes. There were regular math and English classes, of course, although they were of a much higher caliber than the one would find in a public school, and then there were Bible studies and Christian history. After that was lunch in the Great Hall. After lunch were more classes about American history and Constitution law and missionary training. After these classes were dinner in the Great Hall, after which the students had free time. Such a long list, and connected only by semicolons.
They're learning missionary training so they can one day be in a missionary position, if you will.
To make missionaries. That's sort of the strategy in general, isn't it? You make a bunch of them so that way they can all go convince people.
Yes.
After that, hold on, where the hell was I?
Next paragraph.
It was just such a dinner. It was just such a dinner that Harry was eating now. He was sitting with his best new friends, Hermione, Ronald, and Dean Thomas. The only person to have a last name.
The food certainly is delicious.
Harry observed gratefully, and he was savoring a bite of perfectly roasted chicken.
It really is.
Dean Thomas concurred intelligently. He was dressed quite respectably today, and he was wearing a button-up shirt and clean blue jeans, and his hair was neatly combed. Hermione nodded in agreement, and the yellow bow she had tied her hair back with bounced up and down. Ronald grinned widely, but remained silent as he shoved another handful of deep-fried Brussels sprouts into his little mouth. Ronald ate breakfast and lunch with his family, but he was eating more and more dinners with these Gryffindor friends of his. Never ceased to amaze him just how nice they were to him, even though he wore a different hat. A little unconditional friendship can really go a long way in a person's heart. It was then that a bunch of beautiful people with wings wearing glowing white robes swooped in through the Great Hall's huge windows. Yellow halos hovered over their heads, and they wore brown leather satchels around their shoulders. They gracefully reached into their satchels and gloriously flung envelopes down to the students below.
Oh, the mail's here.
Dean Thomas observed accurately, and he shielded his eyes with his hand as he gazed up in wonder. Harry propped his chin up on his hand and dreamily watched these magnificent postmen distribute their wares. He did so love to look at angels. He was surprised when a letter fluttered down to him, and it landed lightly on the table in front of him. He had never gotten a letter before. He smiled innocently at the angel who had delivered it, and the angel waved back.
Would you look at that?
Dean Thomas uttered fluently.
You got a letter, Harry.
He said speakingly. With excited hands, Harry broke the seal and took out the parchment that was inside the envelope. He laid it out on the table and saw the familiar slanty, tidy writing. Who was Hagrid? Do we remember?
I have
I
no
think
idea.
it was Ghost.
Pastor Hagrid.
Dear Harry, how are you enjoying your first week at Hogwarts? I hope you're enjoying it a lot. How about you come over for tea this evening after dinner, and you can tell me all about it. Hagrid.
Harry smiled as he folded the letter and put it back in the envelope. Good old Hagrid, whom I've known for 3 days.
What does it say, Harry?
Hermione questioned shyly, and she played with one of her smooth, lovely curls.
Hagrid wants me to come over for tea.
Harry reported excitedly.
Would you all like to join me?
I'd love to.
Hermione replied sweetly. Rasmus, you sound like William Shatner doing porn, and it's great.
That sounds fun.
Dean Thomas responded eloquently.
Could I come?
Ronald asked tentatively after he had swallowed his Brussels sprouts. Harry, Hermione, and Dean Thomas exchanged a knowing look. Then Harry answered kindly,
Of course you can.
Ronald smiled gratefully before going back to his Brussels sprouts. When dinner finished, Harry got to his feet, and then he declared, boldly,
Let's go.
Oh, there's no blessings. We got time for one more, I think.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Radical. Chapter 10. Dangerous Days Are Here. Author's note. Hello, friends. I'm sorry this chapter took so long to post, but the instructor of my new writing class was kind enough to proofread it. I didn't take all of his suggestions, but I liked most of them, and I hope the wait was worth it. Oh, another thing. A few good-intentioned but misguided readers have expressed concern about my asking my husband's permission to take a class. Friends, it is not long ago that I would have thought the same thing. Culture told me that wifely submission was demeaning, and I believed it. All I will say is this. Read Created to Be His Helpmeet by Debbie Pearl. Life and marriage changer.
Oh, not the pearls.
Oy.
I really want to know what her writing instructor thought.
Yeah, I would
If
love
I
to
had
see,
read-
like, the marked up document. Hello?
Anyway.
What's up?
Oh, no, just you all cut out at the same time.
No, I just died for a second. Don't worry.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Hagrid lived in a lovely little house on the edge of the Hogwarts campus. The little ones arrived right on time, and the delicious smell of tea and cookies was wafting outside. Smiling in anticipation, they knocked on the door. Hagrid opened the door and beamed down at them.
Welcome, Harry. I'm so glad you could come. And you brought friends.
Indeed I did.
Harry said, and gestured to the upstanding young fellow to his left. Did he
Meta
die?
cut.
Oh, I'm back. This is Dean Thomas, a Gryffindor hat.
I think that's
Pleased to
also.
meet you.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be talking to herself here.
I'm relatively sure it's Dean Thomas.
Yeah, I got it. Pleased to meet you.
Dean Thomas said intelligently. Oh, Mr. Seb, do you want to be Hagrid for a bit? Just so there's... so Ghost isn't reading like 3 parts?
I think it would be funny if Ghost was reading 3 parts.
That's fair?
That's normal. It's normal for me to talk to myself. Let's do it.
That's fair. You are the one with the throat ache, so you just say the word.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
okay.
I didn't realize they had a throat ache.
I'm okay. It'll be fine.
Alrighty. Dean Thomas said intelligently. Hagrid smiled at the little one, impressed.
And this is Hermione, another Gryffindor hat.
Harry said, motioning towards the girl to his right. Hermione smiled shyly and waved. Charmed, Hagrid waved back.
And this is Ronald.
Harry said. Ronald, what does he smell?
No, he's a Slytherin hat.
That's true. He worships a goddess. Ronald looked up sheepishly from where he stood behind the trio. He could sense that Hagrid was truly a man of the Lord, in a way that no one in his family, or perhaps the entire Slytherin hat, was. To be in the presence of such piety was humbling for a little one such as this. Hagrid noticed the green and black hat, but didn't comment. Instead, with true mercy and compassion, he opened the door wide to all of them.
Glad to meet all of you. Please, come in.
The 4 little ones filed in. The inside of Hagrid's house was tastefully decorated. The curtains were plaid, the walls were wood, and a bear rug covered the floor in front of the fireplace. Mounted above the mantelpiece, in place of pride for all to see, was a moose's head. The oaken table in the center of the kitchen was set for 5, and the kettle on the stove was just starting to sing.
This is a nice place you have.
Harry commented.
It really is.
Dean Thomas said intelligently.
I'm starting to think that that's just all Dean Thomas really says. It really is.
Yeah, no, he's just there to say things smartly and eloquently and fluently and intelligently.
Dean's just Harry's yes man.
Yup, this hype man. Hagrid grinned with pride.
Thank you. I live by John 15:19, of course, but I do try to keep it tidy.
Oh, Pastor Rasmus.
If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of this world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
What the fuck does that mean in this context?
I don't know.
I live by the idea that everyone hates me, of course, but I try to keep it clean in here. Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione nodded knowingly. In a few minutes, they were all seated at the table while Hagrid passed out his famous chocolate chip cookies. They munched on the delicious morsels as Hagrid poured the tea.
How's school going?
Hagrid asked.
Why, well,
Harry replied. Just then, the timer buzzed.
More
cookies!
Cookies.
The little ones cried in delight as Hagrid got up to help them. While Hagrid was getting the cookies, Harry's eyes fell on the newspaper Hagrid had left open. The headline on the front read, Voldemort spotted at Hogwarts.
Would you look at that?
Dean Thomas murmured observantly, picking up the paper and scanning it. As he read, he whispered the article's terrible words.
Voldemort was spotted by several students yesterday at Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. This is the man who tried to put a bill through Congress to stop Christians from practicing their beliefs. If passed, homeschooling will be illegal. Christians will stay put in jail, or will be put in jail, maybe even killed, unless they say the Bible says what Voldemort wants it to say. Saying Merry Christmas or hanging up the Ten Commandments will put you in a re-education program.
God damn.
I like your accent, Ghost, by the way.
Yeah, you're
It's
killing
great.
it. When Dean Thomas was finished, Hermione burst into tears. Harry gave her hair an innocent, friendly pat.
How could anyone be so angry at God?
Hermione sobbed.
I don't know.
Harry declared tentatively, gesturing to the world at large. Did we lose
Gotta
him?
finish that.
I'm back.
I'm back!
He's a horrible person.
Dean Thomas nodded sagely and muttered to himself in disgust.
First they try to change the Pledge of Allegiance. Now they don't want us to be Christians. Next they'll be killing us all. It's a bad time to be a true Christian in America.
Ronald sat in guilty silence as he watched his new friends fearing for the future. He was beginning to wonder just what sort of hat it was that he had chosen. You know what confuses me? Is that they refer to the houses as hats. Like collectively the group is a hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is weird.
I've never heard it used in that way before, and I'm wondering if it's just because I didn't go to Christian school or something, or maybe this person really just didn't understand the Sorting Hat.
I don't think she's actually read Harry Potter.
What?
I think it said that she didn't read Harry Potter.
Oh. She just caught on to some of the characters.
I can't remember if she said let me check real quick. It was like at the beginning. My little ones have been asking to read the books, and of course they're happy for them to be reading, but I don't want turning into witches, so let's make some slight changes to the books. I'm wondering if she maybe spark noted parts of it.
Potentially.
Just so she got the characters.
Occasionally, a broad stroke from either the book or the movie will shine through. I'll be like, oh, this is this scene, but different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Why did she latch on to Dean Thomas, a not even secondary character who's rarely featured in the movies or even the books, and yet
he's the only one whose last name is mentioned whenever they say his name.
It's weird.
Maybe it's kind of some people use their middle name as part of their how you talk to them.
Oh, that maybe.
It's part of their first name, even so, or John Luke, all that kind of stuff. So maybe she thinks Dean Thomas is first and middle name kind of thing.
Maybe. That's a good rational explanation for it. It's not quite as crazy as I was hoping it would be, but I dig it.
Yeah. Complete side note. I'm a Reynolds.
You what?
I'm imagining Hagrid in this as Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, I've been there this whole
fits.
time. The way he was described at the beginning.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yep. Yeah, handlebar mustache. He was the one with on Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL, right? The Burt Reynolds impression was the one that kicked ass.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald's played him. Yeah.
Rest in power. Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and thank you, if anybody's watching at home, thank you so much for joining us virtually. And it's all virtual, I guess. It's a stream, but you know what I mean. You get it, asynchronously. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening.